Alright, so I got a cop here. Says 053. Could be stalking me, I don't know. So I think the guy was like following me because I talked to that guy. That's what these illegals do. They'll basically, the criminals call the cops on the honest citizens. So we don't want to keep going that way. Got to kind of check this behavior here, I guess, because we'll get a lot worse if we don't exercise our rights. But you can see I did not walk on the guy's property. I was exercising my freedom of the press. But the dude probably called cops on me because he didn't like being checked out. You know, it could have been breaking into the place. Well, I might have to call cops on some of these dudes because they're going to play that game. I'll try to give them benefit of the doubt, but honestly, if there's no work truck, give me some sketchy business name. I'm not going to assume they don't have ill intent on somebody else's property. I think we know a lot of these contractor people are the ones doing a lot of the theft. It's kind of a no-brainer, guys. I don't think most of them, but obviously some of them are the ones doing the theft. So even if it's some rich asshole, I don't necessarily want them having their stuff stolen by one of these guys. That's another problem with all the illegals working on these properties, is they know how to get access to these houses. They probably got friends that are burglars. That's what causes a lot of robberies, burglaries. Of course, police aren't paying attention to that. But we have had a large increase of break-ins, armed robberies, armed house break-ins in the valley. And I should say illegal entry to steal, because a lot of them don't have to break in because, like I said, they probably got friends that help them get into the houses. But you see, that's how the police are now. They stalk the honest reporter, trying to protect the citizens and protect the sketchy illegals up to no good. I mean, maybe the guy was doing some landscaping or something, but we don't want to pay millions of dollars for his health care and all that stuff just so he can rake leaves. I mean, I raked leaves when I was 14. Got a Karen over here. So we got a Karen, guys. I think what's going on, oh yeah, I checked this house out before. I don't know if I had this one on video. Yeah, it's good. I saw this house again because another guy told me, some Chinese guy owns it, and he just stopped construction on it, and it's just been sitting here unfinished for like 3 years. Just can't make this shit up here, I guess. I mean, just sitting here unfinished. So it's bad enough they got illegals working on it, and then they just leave it empty like this. And some guy in China owns it. So I'll take another look at this one. This is on 21st Street, Cross Street, Alta. This one's 702. But yeah, you don't see the cops doing anything about the traffic. It's a stop sign. Stop sign. You know what a stop sign is? You know how to stop the stop sign, right? Say yes, sir. See, bad attitude, guys. Okay, so this one, I was here a few months ago. 633 21st Street. And you can see there's nobody in this one. I had a neighbor walk by here, told me some Chinese guy owns it because he knew the broker. So here's another example of what I'm talking about. They're buying up the houses. They're not contributing to the community here. They're hiring illegals to build it. Getting cheated here, guys. Instead of sitting here empty, there's a lot of people that need housing. You could put like some affordable housing here. It doesn't have to be for homeless. It could just be for, young people in the workforce. There's a lot of restaurants here, waiters. You could have like 20 apartments or something this size. So just more cheating. It's not free enterprise, just cheating people. Real shame here, guys. See, it's all the weeds here. It's a big eyesore. Got all these weeds. Got a weed here blocking people. Really ugly looking building. You can see it's just built like a gold brick, just for investment. Yeah, I don't care if there's anybody living here. This is not what we want. So something this size with the basement, you could probably put 20 small apartments in here. House young working people. And all you see is waste here. Okay, so 21st and Alta. But I've noticed a lot of these police departments apparently don't have white collar crime bureaus anymore. So that's kind of interesting. Most of the crime here is kind of white collar, which means financial. And that's the big problem, is the police government is not prosecuting all this financial crime. Like what Nick Shirley exposed. So hopefully we're turning that around, but we do need to heavily monitor this, make sure the government's cracking down on this stuff. Okay, I might wrap this up soon. I need a drink break, guys. It's getting really hot out here. I won't get SWAT teamed and murdered by the police. You never know. Usually you kill the wrong people, so can't push your luck too much here. I do what I can, but So yeah, so I passed by probably over 300 houses, and I literally haven't seen one person come out of one of these houses, or one person drive out a driveway. Very weird, guys. It's almost 2 hours now. It's my third or fourth video. What's up, my man? How you doing, sir? You alright? How are you? You okay? Have a good day, man. Yeah, I get a lot of these seniors here. I don't know if you guys got dementia, but there are a lot of rude people, but maybe you get dementia, I don't know. Alright, so now I'm at Montana, and Montana and 21st here. I'm gonna go get a drink, guys. Thanks for watching. So we're about to hit the 10-minute mark. And there's a lot of these sketchy real estate people, like maybe there's someone living in these houses. They're kind of like guarding the empty houses or something. It's pretty weird, guys. This guy could be one of them. Let's see what this guy's doing. Got a real sketchy types here. So they do have a good bus system here. I will give them that. I don't want to be negative about everything. So I have said before that the bus drivers are really good out here. It's actually better than what most people think. A lot of people think they don't have good buses here, but they're actually, I think they have a very good bus system here. The blue bus Santa Monica is really good, and the city buses are really good. My one negative, which I wouldn't say it's the driver's fault, it's more the administration's fault, the leadership, is that I never see white drivers. So I think they are heavily discriminating against working white and white male, female drivers. I literally never see any driving in these buses. And I have thought about driving a bus as a part-time job, but I never see white male and female drivers. So I was also just at Pavilions, that's owned by Albertsons. It's kind of an upscale supermarket, and not one white person working in there. And this is a very heavily white part of Santa Monica. This is like the richest part of Santa Monica. And I don't see one white person in the supermarket working there. White customers, but no white people working there. Not even in the Starbucks. All right, I'm going to close this out. Thanks for watching.